Certainly, most everyone who comes in contact with the North or who thinks about it a good deal is moved because of that contact to reevaluate our country as a whole accordingly. And one man who's had occasion for just such an evaluation is the former Prime Minister of Canada, the Right Honourable John Diefenbaker. And earlier this week, I asked him about it.
There's something about the North. I don't know what it is. It has always lived for me. It has meant to me that the day of the pioneer is not over. And I think that applies today. I've spoken on a number of occasions to university groups and to young men and women. They know, you and I know, that the North is not only habitable today, but will become a home for thousands of Canadians in the years ahead. I won't see this in my lifetime, but it'll be a commonplace within 25 years. Catching the vision, as it were, of the North. The young people of today want to be architects in the building of a greater Canada. Macdonald saw Canada east and west, from the Atlantic to the Pacific. I have different view. I witnessed the opening, the beginnings of Western Canada on the prairies, that is, the migrations that took place. When my father and mother moved west in 1903, it was a frontier area. No doubt that has an influence. It had an influence on me as I saw the great numbers of people coming from all parts of Europe and the United States. It caused me to have the determination as a boy to take a part in seeing that all Canadians, without regard to racial origin, should be equal, and that wherever we lived in Canada, north or south or east or west, this nation under God should be one nation. And as I think of the future, what will it be? Well, the Soviets have made the North habitable. We have to do the same. We have to have our people live there. And one of the first things that I want to see brought about, and it'll take years to do, will be to make the climate more temperate. I can see plastic dome urban centers in the North heated by nuclear power. You say that's a dream? Not at all. And how are we going to make the North more temperate? I think we'll see the day, and not very far distant, when there'll be a dam across the Bering Strait as the result of cooperation between Canada and the United States and the USSR. If that's achieved, and it'll be a tremendous project, water can be pumped out of the Arctic at the Bering Strait, thereby allowing the Atlantic current to flow across the Arctic. And what will that do? The Soviet scientists have claimed that the result would be a dramatic change in climate, and we would have the weather of 6 millenniums ago. Indeed, they claim that polar temperatures in those latitudes of the North would rise by 30 to 50 degrees. And then nearer home, on the Hudson Bay, I want to see a dam planned for. I want to see a dam across the northern channel of Hudson Bay, with the waters of that bay heated by nuclear power. It's not costly. The dam will be. Such a program would enable Churchill to become a year-round port. These are not dreams. These will be actualities. Macdonald dreamed of Canada east and west. I saw northern Canada as the greatest potential that Canada has. Indeed, when I spoke of the possibilities of copper and oil, they said it was a dream. And even in the last few days in the Arctic, discoveries have been made that are beyond the imagination. Well, I'm going to quote from Andre Siegfried when he described northern Canada in these words: "The North is always there like a presence. It's the background of the picture without which Canada would not be Canada." And I believe that.
The Right Honourable John Diefenbaker and his very personal vision of the North.